So our Nova on XDA was able to port night sight to the OnePlus 6 today. Now, I tried to install this on my T-Mobile OnePlus 6T, but it kept crashing. Every time I opened the app, it just closed on me, but it worked perfectly on my OnePlus 6. Installation is super easy. Download the link, I'll provide it in the description. After it finishes downloading, you'll get a message saying your phone isn't allowed to install unknown apps. Just click Settings, Allow from this source, then install. That's it. You'll see that shooting with night sight definitely gets you to see a lot more in darker areas, but where the Pixel 3 normally turns the night sky a darker or bright blue, I found the OnePlus 6 does everything with a yellow hue or a yellow tint. Now, that could be a combination of Chicago's street lights or that the sky is just really overcast, but in a lot of instances, my Pixel 3 was still able to change that temperature to a cooler white. Here's a perfect example of that. Yellow with the stock camera on the Pixel 3, and whiter / cooler with night sight. Again, night sight on the OnePlus 6 is able to really pull up shadows and show a lot more than with what the stock camera app allows. But to credit the OnePlus 6, using its camera at night in my experience has been really good. It's really surprised me in a lot of ways of how well it can take night shots by its stock app alone. Again, you'll see that night sight is able to show more, but in some instances the stock app already does a good job where night sight isn't necessary. The yellow hue, the yellow tint also just ends up being a bit much. Now here's a really dark spot that the OnePlus 6's stock camera app did really well, and night sight was able to enhance this shot even more. And just for reference, you'll see that I took this same picture with the Pixel 3 when night sight first came out, and the overall temperature of this shot is just a lot different than the OnePlus 6. Now, unfortunately, it started pouring here in Chicago, so I couldn't stay out longer to shoot more, but I wanted to leave you with this. Here's a stock OnePlus 6 camera app in almost pitch black darkness. You can see that it definitely works and is able to capture a lot more in nearly impossible lighting conditions, but I also took this shot using night sight on my Pixel 3. The Pixel 3 obviously has something going on here that's able to change the temperature and overall colors to give it a more pleasing, natural look. Now, I've only had an hour or so to really mess with night sight, so I'll be digging into this as time goes on, so once I give this a little more time and hopefully find a way to use it on my OnePlus 6T, I'll be posting an update.